Hi. Funny story. Yesterday, Colin was in the driveway filling up his truck with some things, trying to go to the dump, and a truck pulled in the driveway, and a 19-year-old kid got out and asked Colin if he could come in and do his vacuum demonstration. So Colin, being the good Samaritan that he is, told the kid that he could come in, and I am inside trying to get some work done, and the kid comes in, unpacks this enormous box. This vacuum cleaner has all these pieces. And proceeds to vacuum our carpet with our vacuum cleaner, and then vacuum our carpet with his vacuum cleaner, and then vacuum our curtains with his vacuum cleaner, and vacuum our couch, and so on and so on. After about 15 minutes, I told him that I had work to do and that I was going to have to be on my computer and taking care of some things. I mean, I just didn't have time for a vacuum demonstration, and the kid stayed here 2 hours, 2 whole hours, and he was so enthusiastic about his vacuum. I mean, I had $2,000 for a vacuum. Anyways, just made me laugh because when I was 19, I was doing Amway and I was selling Cutco, during my breaks from school, and I was working at Circuit City for almost 30 hours a week, and I was going to school full time, and I was a VCU cheerleader. So, and I was fired up about everything and about life, and this kid reminded me of that. I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere, and that takes a lot of cojones to walk into a stranger's house and unpack an enormous vacuum and do a 2 hour demonstration and vacuum someone's curtains. So if he can do it, so can we. No matter what you're doing, what your profession is, just think about the kid and the box, the big vacuum box, and you can get through your day. Just be thankful that you're not doing that for a living. Anyways, I did have a meeting after work today with one of my board members who he does a lot of traveling. He works for a national retailer, and he manages 130 salespeople, and he's just brilliant. He came highly recommended to me as someone who's a visionary, and after my conversation tonight, I was like, I'd like to be in your pocket every single day if I could just know what you know. So he did recommend a book to me, which I'm going to pick up and I'll share with you once I start reading. But it has to do with owning a market that doesn't already exist and trying to stay out of saturated markets and penetrate markets that aren't saturated, so that you can have more profit and a less difficult time fighting your competitors. So the book gives an example of the Circus and Ringling Brothers and Cirque du Soleil. So Ringling Brothers, owns the market, and who could be better than them because they are the circus, and they dominate that space. And then here comes some folks, and they start they don't charge $12 a ticket, they charge over $100 a ticket, and they turn it into a classy event, and they create the amount of revenue that it took Ringling to do in 100 years, in just a matter of decades. So anyways, excited about reading that book and trying to find that space for ourselves. Let's see, what else? Oh, let me just tell you, if you have a business idea, be cooking it up and thinking it up and writing it down, because Whit Stiles and I are part of this launch event that we're doing on May 20th will involve a giveaway. So the tickets are going to be $10 a head, and the money that we create from the event, from the folks that come, that's going to be given to a winner entrepreneur. So basically, it's a contest. It's a contest for folks with ideas, visionaries who want to make things happen but need a little advice, need a little direction, and need a little fundage. So the money from the event is going to go to the winner, and so we're really excited. We're coming up with the contest details, and there'll be a release on the information for the contest. And we're just really fired up about it. So we're getting started with this event. Web TV, the start of it, the intro is being created right now. So first one will be out on Monday. Other than that, I've got to write some requirements documents. I know I told you I started last night, but I didn't finish because it's hard. In websites, a requirements document is basically what you want the website to do. So every time that you want to add a new feature, you have to create a requirements document. What are your requirements of that feature? And if you're not specific, then the development can turn out like it's amazing what can happen if you're not really specific about what it is that you're looking for and the look and feel and the functionality. So I'm continuing to write those documents. Hopefully I'll wrap them up tonight and send them on over. But we got to be up early tomorrow for U of R, so I think I might just let you go here, and I'll see you tomorrow night. All right. Read your 15 minutes.